Hey everybody, welcome back to Eye to Eye Live. It's Disney Trivia Night, and we're in a different location.
In our kitchen.
It's weird. I don't like it.
Super weird, but hello. Welcome to our boring background of a kitchen window.
So, we're here, Disney Trivia Night. We're going to make this function. As you guys know...
Can we close this?
Okay. No, can we close that one?
I don't know. Try it.
Remember, we're supposed to watch them on this thing. We're still trying to figure out the logistics of all this. That's why I had this come over here. So...
But close that one.
Anyway, the logistics of this are nuts. We are trying to still work out our whole Wi-Fi issues, our streaming capabilities because of the whole you can't stream from your phone anymore if you're under 1,000 subscribers, which we're almost there, so share us out with your friends. But we're here. You just don't get to look at our beautiful Disney background at least for this night until we can figure something out.
Instead, you get to look at our giant window that, fun fact, if you have a window this large, which it's full size, which you can't tell, but it's like floor to ceiling, it has to be double pane, what is it? Not bulletproof glass, but shatterproof glass. So not only is it, double pane, can't be broken, blah, 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 it has to be extra careful because children could fall through it. That's a law in Georgia, so... We didn't know, but we got new windows last year and learned that. So
yes.
There's your fun fact for the day while Kyle sets up all the,
that popped up. See, look, we're still trying to figure all this stuff out.
And here. Not we! You see, I'm not touching anything!
Let's see.
What other fun facts can I tell y'all while Kyle is unfortunately messing everything up?
Why is that? Oh, here we go. I got it now. Let's see here. Let's see if I can make this work now.
It's the same computer. I don't understand how you're having these.
Nope, that didn't work. Okay, there it is. There's the clock. All right. Thank you guys for hanging in with us while we try to figure all this stuff out.
I'm gonna have a stroke.
So there's the clock. That's the countdown to when we start with trivia tonight. In the meantime, let's just chat it up and talk about all the things.
So I think we need to talk about what you told me, the sad news.
Oh yeah, we had some really heavy stuff drop just right before the show tonight. Peter Mayhew, the original actor for Chewbacca, passed away at 1944, I think is when he was born. So he's been around quite a long time. It's very sad. I mean, that hit me right here in the feels tonight. It's like, the end game is already come and gone now for most of us. Peter Mayhew's passed away. This is a rough week, man. My childhood.
I don't think we can compare somebody's passing on.
It is.
To Endgame. I'm just saying.
Let's see who's here in the house tonight. Leonard is here. Adriana, Dee, Alex, and I feel like I missed somebody else, but I think that's all of them there. What's up, everybody? What are you getting into this week? Adriana, I know what you're getting into this week. Trouble, as always, at work. What's on your mind in terms of Disney news this week? First of all, we should say this. I don't think we're going to have a problem with this group. No in-game spoiler talk. We're putting 2 week? How long should we put a ban on it in our live stuff?
I think after 2 weeks we can ask them if they're ready to talk spoilers.
Right.
And gauge it from there.
I think next live show we should not do it, but I think
maybe the one after that.
If you want to discuss it in the chat.
If I still remember stuff by then.
Yes. So Dee, since you are a moderator, if you see anybody discussing in-game stuff that shouldn't be... you can discuss general stuff, but spoiler stuff, make sure you ask them.
I love that we just didn't even ask Dee if she wanted to be a moderator, and somehow
she
is
No, we did have to, make her one, remember?
Right, but did we actually ask, or we were just Dee's awesome, she'll do it.
I think it's just because she's awesome.
Just assume. So, if we haven't said it, truly, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being our moderator and our eyes, because there was some sketchy stuff that one time, and you caught it, and we appreciate it. So, truly, thank you.
Mouse Talk is in the house right before their live stream, so thanks for showing up, guys. No in-game spoilers, Leonard says. In-game on Sunday. How did you wait a whole week?
Maybe all the tickets were sold out in his area.
It's
a fair thing. It was here. It also took me 10 minutes to say that sentence, but...
Hey, Pamela, how are you doing? Good to see you made it into the trivia tonight. She's been trying, several times to, get here, and she finally did. Good job.
She must work really hard, because I feel like she's always, if she's not here, she's always like, oh, I got off work too late, or...
So a ban on spoiler talk. If you have not seen this movie, Leonard, I know you've got your tickets. You stop what you're doing after this show and go out and see this now.
Maybe not tonight.
No,
It's 3
I don't
hours
care. I don't
long.
care. After this show,
Stop at Starbucks on your way.
you don't drink anything during the show, so you won't have to take a potty break.
Except maybe some caffeine.
Go watch Avengers Endgame. It is the equivalent of the Empire Strikes Back for this generation. It is.
I don't know what that means.
The Empire Strikes Back is like looked upon as one of the ultimate movies of all time.
Really?
I don't necessarily agree, but in terms of the impact on pop culture, this is what this is.
Because that's the second movie, right?
It's the second of the original.
Of the original.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well that makes sense though, actually, because the first people probably didn't know what to expect. My mom actually went and saw that one twice in theaters, and that was, back when people were like pinching pennies.
I've seen it twice. I will see it a third time probably, and
We're not talking
more.
about the same thing.
Oh, sorry. I'm still in Avengers Endgame. I was reading all the notes here. You finish your
This is
statement.
going well.
Mouse Talk says seen Endgame twice already. We'll be going again.
Jeez, Kyle, up with you.
Yeah. Well,
Like
look,
you said, he's already seen it twice. Second time he had a free ticket though, so
yeah, that's true. And I
Kinda.
felt bad a little bit because they're trying to reach this huge milestone with Endgame, and I didn't contribute to it.
it wasn't our fault. We had a free ticket because one time we went to see a movie and the movie crapped out in the middle of it, and so the manager was like, "Oh, everybody gets free tickets."
It crapped out during a crap movie, but
Yeah, it was during A Wrinkle in Time.
Oh, there we go. We get worse. Like we used to treat A Wrinkle in Time with at least a little respect.
No, it's
the
garbage.
further along it goes,
The actors are great. The movie is garbage. I'm going to need that.
You're going to need that one over here.
Why don't you stay your lane?
In my lane over here.
I got this.
Wife wanted to skip the crowds, Leonard says. It's a smart strategy. If she asked me to skip the crowds, I'd been like, I'm going without you. Sorry. Just can't.
That's true. Kyle, it was killing him to wait till Friday afternoon when it came out on Thursday. Because we had some friends that went Thursday night, and he was like, I want to go with them.
Alex says the 3 hours went by fast. Yes.
That's true. They actually did.
There is, in all movies, a slow part of it, but because it's building towards something, you didn't, at the time when you first seen it, you didn't know to what.
Right.
You can feel the anticipation, and then there's obviously I'm not going to say what this moment is, but there's that moment where it literally switches gears all of a sudden, and you're like, oh crap, this is a brand new movie.
See, that's why I'm scared. Like, we're going to see it a second time because my mom hasn't seen it and she loves these movies. So we're going to take her. But I'm afraid that I'm going to be bored the second time around because I already know kind of what to expect. Mm-hmm. Like, the first time I was on the edge of my seat just because I didn't know what was happening next and blah, blah, blah. But now I'm afraid. Well, I didn't feel like that sentence needed to be finished. But anyway.
So Dee's saying she's feeling left out because she hasn't even seen the first one. Now, Dee, I understand. This is just not everybody's cup of tea. Jessica's been forced into it because of this channel. But I think she's grown an appreciation for it. So here, Dee, why don't you answer this? What's holding you back? Is it just the 22 movies? Is it... Because if it's the 22 movies, don't think about it as the 22 movies. Just think about it as the one. Start with Iron Man. Enjoy it. And then take some time. Here's the beautiful... What?
I saw that thing today that I sent you that you never texted me back about.
Excuse me.
And it has... So, the viewing order is in, chronological order, I guess. Starts with Captain America, the first Avenger. Then goes on to Captain Marvel. Then Iron Man. Blah, blah, blah.
Right. So, if you want to do it chronologically. But I was just trying to make it easy for her and go with the first one. So
wait, what was the first one? Iron Man?
Iron Man was the first to come out, but chronologically, Captain America, the first Avenger.
See, I feel like this is kind of like the Chronicles of Narnia books, where you can read them in chronological order or you can read them in publishing order. Things like that confuse me.
It can get a little bit confusing.
So have you ever watched... Well, I guess you haven't watched them in viewing order because the second movie is Captain Marvel and that just came out.
But I've watched them enough to know, basically.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
Anyway, I will say this. Don't, be overwhelmed by it. Just start on one and go with it, and then I think you'll learn to appreciate it because they're great stories overall.
Sure.
All right, we are winding down time here to the start of Disney Trivia. I know everyone is ready, and if you haven't heard, tonight's theme is going to be about the 30th anniversary of Disney's Hollywood Studios / Disney's MGM Studios.
And I feel like when we first started dating, that's what you called it, even back then.
I still call Disney Springs, Downtown Disney,
It takes you a long time.
I'm just a creature of habit, and it takes me a long time to break out of them. But all right, so we're going to take the timer off there. We have given plenty of people ample opportunity to get in here to the trivia tonight. Do us a favor, make sure you smash that like button, share it on social media. Let's get as many people in here as possible to be part of the game tonight. Now, who was our winner last time, Jessica?
Last week, dun, 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 was Alex.
Alex won it. Very good. So
Alex has been kind of quiet, but he's here, right?
He is here. He's here. He's ready to. He's like, look, I'm game facing it right now, ready to take everybody down.
Okay.
So here's the rules again for those of you that need a reminder. As always, spelling does not count as long as we can tell what you're saying. However, you will need to be specific on some questions. For instance, if the answer is Joe Smith, you can't just say Joe. You need to be able to say Joe Smith. You know, it's one of those things because it could be ambiguous. Sometimes you need to be specific. First answer that comes into us on our screen is the one that will get the point. That doesn't mean that it'll appear first on yours. It's just the whole internet connectivity thing. So please be patient with that. First one to us gets the point. 2 points for the theme questions about Hollywood Studios and its 30-year anniversary, which can span from the very beginning to now. And then 1 point for random Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars questions. Even if you think that you're out of this game, make sure you stay in it because there are opportunities for you to score points long term, which will eventually tell you how we're keeping track of all that. But just keep at it throughout the game. Is that it?
Seems good enough to me.
I always feel like I'm forgetting one rule or something like that. Or,
I think everybody that's been here has played before.
I know, but just for those here. Leonard says, I'm just back for more punishment. All right.
Leonard, you did pretty good the last couple times that you were here. I wouldn't be so sad.
I wouldn't be so sad. I mean, I think he's going to do good again tonight. All right. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get
This is going to be hard for me not to look up there and see the questions.
I know.
Normally you've got them over to the side, so...
This isn't the worst setup, though.
No, nobody said it was the worst. I kind of like it because if I get thirsty, I'm just going to walk right over there and get a drink.
All right.
I won't, but...
Wasting no more time tonight. Let's get started. And here we go with question number... Oh, crap. You can't even... That's right. You can't look
That's
up.
what I'm saying. I'm not going to be able to,
man.
look at the screen. It's
I'll
going to be
cover it
kind of
up.
awkward. Okay.
What? Here we go. Well, I guess that gives it away
Oh,
somewhat.
my gosh.
Question number 1 for 2 points. What is the name of the new nighttime show that debuted for the 30th anniversary of Hollywood Studios?
Okay.
So this is current events as well. What is the name of the new nighttime show that debuted for the 30th anniversary of Disney's Hollywood Studios?
Got it.
Oh my gosh. It sounds like a band. It sounds like a ripoff of that Imagine Dragons band.
There you go. So real life, I am going to get my drink.
I knew this was going to be an issue. She's just going to leave randomly throughout the whole thing here. Let's see. Let me go over here and see if we're getting any answers on this side. Does anyone know the answer?
Probably not. They're probably all Googling like I want to. Oh, there's an answer. My
Mouse Talk. That is the former show. But it is not Mickey. We got Disney Movie Magic. No. Mickey's Magic. No. Disney Movie. No. No. That is a show that was previously, and they may be still doing that one beforehand. But this is the brand new show that just premiered for the 30th anniversary. And it involves, it's not Star Wars either, in case you're wondering about that. So we'll give you guys about another 20, 15 seconds, something like that.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to see if someone can get it in. And again, there's always opportunities here to correct us if we're wrong. My understanding, though. And to Google. Of course, my understanding is that it is live, that this is the new one. Mouse Talk says, ugh. So 5, 4, 3, 2, up. Mouse Talk. Should we give it to him?
I don't know the answer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Mouse Talk, I'm going to give it to you. That's correct. It is the wonderful world of animation.
2 points.
There you go. The wonderful world of animation. 2 points for you, Mouse Talk. Good job. Well played to get started off tonight. That was a tough one.
Adriana, nope.
Nope. Question number 2. What Disney Channel original TV show received a theatrical movie today in Disney history?
I swear to goodness, if the answer is what I think it is, I'm going to be ticked.
What Disney Channel original TV show received a theatrical movie today in history? Today. So now you got to start thinking about Disney Channel original shows. And I know that probably is confusing for some people. I'm interested in what you said here. But you got to pick one of those.
This one.
Mouse Talk said I think Leonard is more accurate, but you got it in first and at the time, so we declare. So you got it. Yes, that is correct, Jessica. Alex, no, but you're heading in the right direction of the arrows.
Adriana, that's what I thought first, but then I had to remember that that's too recent.
But that wasn't a theatrical movie.
I don't know what that even means.
Theatrical means it's in theaters. Theaters, theatrical, you know that kind of. There it is. Alex, 1 point for you, sir. Lizzie McGuire.
Stinking love that movie, and I am old, and I'm not ashamed to say that I love it, and it's still on my DVR.
Are you going to sing the song for us?
No, I do not sing very well, but I do belt that out in the shower. Maybe I should add that to my Spotify playlist. Ooh. I'm always looking for new songs.
Anyway, question number 3 for 2 points tonight. It's one of the themed questions. What Disney attraction was the inspiration for the entire park of Hollywood Studios / MGM? What Disney attraction was the inspiration for the entire park? So the park came to being because of this attraction's conceptualization. Everybody started getting everybody's like, Kim Possible, High School Music. I think those are like the go-tos these days.
You always talk about Kim Possible.
I guess I do.
Is this right?
Yeah, good job. Very good. Very good. Let's see. Alex says it with a question mark. Yes, you've got the correct answer. The Great Movie
So it was
Ride?
kind of a big deal that they got rid of it then.
Yeah, it was a huge, because it was one of the opening day attractions. Okay, you guys are getting to see the Flurkin. She has decided she wants to make an appearance down here. Let's see.
I almost guessed Backlot Tour too, but then I thought, well, movies.
I love Clint's answer. Pooh goes to Hollywood. Toontown, no.
Clint is always here for comic relief.
But yes, Alex gets the correct answer for 2 points. The Great Movie Ride. So if you don't know, when Epcot first arrived on the scene, they were going to make a movie pavilion. And in it was going to be the Great Movie Ride. But then Michael Eisner, I shouldn't say anything else because I think I'm going to give some things away. I think I probably already have. Anyway, I'm going to shut up.
What would you have given away?
Anyway. Don't worry about it. There might be other
Clint,
things.
no, you didn't miss a Kim Possible question. We just all were wrong and thought the answer was Kim Possible, but it was actually.
It's not the
Lizzie
worst.
McGuire.
It's not the worst possible answer ever. All right.
Also, wait, before we move on, Alex loves the Great Movie Ride.
I love the Great Movie Ride.
I'm judging both of you.
I love the Great Movie Ride. We can judge her later. Question number 4.
Y'all do all day long. It's fine.
For 1 point, who will be the star of the upcoming live-action adaptation of The Jungle Cruise?
Hallelujah that you didn't say Kim Possible.
Who will be the star of the live-action adaptation of The Jungle Cruise ride? Dee says she loves the Great Movie Ride. She's in our camp.
Is this right?
Alex loves the ride. Everybody loves the ride except you.
I know,
that is right.
I'm like on fire tonight.
Except for that first answer. That first answer was terrible.
So I've gotten 3 for 4.
Clint says me for he's the star. Clint, if you're the star, I'm not going to see that movie. I'm sorry.
And
Alex, very good. Who got it first? Alex got it first. Dwayne The Rock, can you smell what he's cooking, Johnson? You know, that was his catchphrase.
what?
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Like when he was a wrestler?
Yeah, when he was a wrestler, is what he would say.
He doesn't still wrestle, does he?
No, well, I say that, but he's made an appearance, I think, on one of the shows.
Okay.
Because he's a big actor now, so he just gets
I just
whatever
think it's
gig he wants.
hilarious that, like, he went from wrestling to, like, major acting.
Right.
You know, not just like Hulk Hogan had his own TV show, but it was kind of garbage and, you know, it faded out. Nobody hears of Hulk Hogan anymore. But The Rock is like, he's been around for a while. So.
Yeah, that's been around for a while. You calling him old?
No. I didn't mean it like that.
I sounded like you were calling him old.
I still think he's nice.
And Mouse Talk, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm glad you got some points tonight. And you guys have fun in your stream if you're doing that one tonight. Go check Mouse Talk out when you guys are done with this one. All right, let's keep moving right along here. What are we on? Question number 5 for 2 points. What year did the park, Disney's Hollywood Studios, open? So all you have to do is some math.
Right, it's hard to do math, babe.
Whoever can do math quickest, because you know some things. Good job. In what year did Disney's Hollywood Studios / MGM open?
This is also literally in the title of this live stream.
Come on. I'm trying to not make it super easy for them.
Alex,
good job. Somebody catch up to Alex at this point.
Ooh, did you hear that?
What's that?
They're hissing.
Oh, a cat's
The
on?
cats are hissing.
This is another drawback of doing it down here.
Your friend Clint is not good at math.
He's your friend, too.
Not when he's not good at math, he's not. You have to be good at math to be my friend.
Look, everybody except Clint got the right answer. 1989, and Adriana went May 1st.
She was like super specific.
She got really specific on that.
Even though we did ask year, not
I think
date.
she's wanting bonus points or something like that. No.
Well, you have to listen to the question to get bonus points.
She says I'm trying. 1989, May 1st. 1989 is when it opened. It became MGM, Disney Hollywood Studios. All right, question number 6 for 1 point. What was the name of the entertainment district of the then named Downtown Disney in Walt Disney World?
What?
So in Walt Disney World, they used to have Downtown Disney. It's Disney Springs now. Downtown Disney had an entertainment area. What was that entertainment area formerly called? I'm here for the comedy, Clint, and I have no idea what's going on, as it should be. I thought we were friends.
We were friends till you couldn't subtract 30 from 2019. We'll still be your friend because I'm wearing gray, and I think of you every time I wear gray now, so you've ruined my life.
So what was the entertainment district for that? Yes, very good.
I am freaking on fire! It must be that ice cream I ate.
Clint says Disney Entertainment. It's a bit
Not
of
a bad guess, actually.
It's a bit of a cop-out.
I'm not mad at the cop-out, though.
Pamela also says Disney Entertainment. Nope. D. Hazel says Disney Quest. Nope. I don't think I
I'm
ever.
actually shocked that I knew something that these people did not.
Well, it's got a obviously a Disney theme to it from a movie.
Yeah, but I'm glad they changed it because it just sounds wrong.
It does sound wrong, and it was probably one of those things that when they did it, they're like, bet not.
Ooh, but you spell gray different than I do. So,
all right, we'll give you another 10 seconds here to get the answer out. I'm gonna be surprised if someone pulls. Alex, where are you? I feel like Alex is just gonna pull this out of his hat here in a second.
or Adriana.
The Googles are your friend. Speaking of which, Adriana, you're a cast member. You should know these things. There it is. D. Very good. D's on the board for the night. Good job, D. She gets 1 point for that. It's Pleasure Island. Very scandalous. This is a family show.
Yeah.
So we're not going to go any further with that. Pleasure Island was the name of the entertainment district for Downtown Disney.
I'm surprised you used that as one of your questions.
Well, just like it is Disney history. So we got to talk about it. All right, let's move right along. Question number 7 for 2 points. On opening day, what was the only other attraction available than the Great Movie Ride? So there are 2 attractions on day 1 of MGM Hollywood Studios. What was the other attraction other than the Great Movie Ride?
This is hard.
It is, but think about the original concept of MGM, what it was supposed to function as, and that will give you a hint. Nope.
That was a good guess, though.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't one of the original attractions.
Okay, how about that? How about this? How about this? How about this? How about this?
Yep, got it. Good job. I can see why they changed it. Yeah, I get why everybody's like, yeah, let's all agree that was probably bad now.
Alex, that's what I guessed too, and it's wrong. But I did guess that.
She's Adriana said toe-er. Tower. No.
Oh, D!
D. Look at D coming out of nowhere with the correct answer. The Backlot Tour were the only two attractions on day one. The Backlot Tour and the Great
That would have
Movie
been a
Ride.
really terrible day one.
But okay, so the original concept of this was it was a working studio.
No, I get
and
it.
So
And
it was a big day to go see a working studio and stuff like that.
I'm just saying, I'd be mad about that.
Yeah, you paid it for what you get.
I wouldn't pay for that.
There's a reason it changed, right?
Right.
All right, let's keep moving. Question number 8 for 1 point tonight. I will be shocked if anyone gets this. You got to know your Disney history. In what hotel was the first press conference held discussing the construction plans for Walt Disney World?
Okay, this isn't going to go well.
This is one of those times that you just start guessing randomly too, if you don't know it. In what hotel, I guess you could
There you
consider
go.
it a chain.
Got it.
Nope.
Baby,
In-
that wasn't even a thing back then.
In what hotel, or chain now, was the press conference held discussing for the first time the construction
Well, hello there.
of Hollywood Studios, MGM, whatever you want to call it? Alex totally forgot about that. Everybody's forgotten about it, Alex, because it's been gone for, 2 years now? How long has it been gone? Would you get off your phone?
I don't know the answer. I was trying to Google.
What were you Googling? No, you're not Googling. You're working.
Well, 6 of one, half dozen of the other, right?
This one is really interesting because they tried to keep the construction of Walt Disney World a secret for so long, and they finally couldn't avoid it anymore.
Pamela says Hilton.
Pamela says Hilton Hotel. Not a bad guess, but no. Thinking a little bit too ritzy. Marriott, no. You guys are thinking a little too. I don't want to. I'm going to say be mean towards this hotel company, but a little bit nicer. Or you guys are being a little bit too nice. We'll give you guys another 20 seconds or so to come up with it.
What about this?
What's it? Oh, Motown. A little bit better than that one.
Oh.
Hollywood Studios isn't even Hollywood Studios without the Backlot Tour and the Great Movie Ride. I'm still sore about those closures. I think we all are, and that's why they need to
That's
change
fair.
the name to the Great. Not the Great. They need to change it to the Hollywood Adventure Park or something like that, because then it's more
That's
about.
awful.
It's it is what it is. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last answer in was Embassy Suites. That is no. The correct answer is the Ramada Inn. The Ramada.
They had
Inn.
Ramadas back
They
in the
had
day.
Ramadas back then, so they had to set up a press conference at a Ramada, and they talked about the construction plans because they couldn't keep it a secret anymore. So
That was a very interesting question.
Well-
Did you come up with that on your own?
Again, as I always warn you guys, if you pay attention to what's going on this week in Disney history and current events, I draw inspiration from those a lot.
Small armchair, just.
So I'm just saying, there's ways to prepare for this if you're interested in doing that. All right, let's keep going here. Question number 9 for 2 points. What year was the first expansion for MGM/Hollywood Studios? What year was the first expansion for MGM/Hollywood Studios? Adriana says, Googled it and found an article but didn't give a name of the hotel. I had to really look for it. Disney Dan's in the house. Good to see you. 1 a.m. and he is here. Thank you for joining us, my friend.
Wow.
This is another one of our
1
friends
a.m.
from across the pond, you know.
I figured if it was 1 a.m., obviously you're not in the deep south of America.
All right, so what year was the first expansion for Disney's Hollywood Studios /MGM? I keep hating bouncing back and forth between it. What is that number right there? Just give it to me on your hand. How many? So you don't give away. Yes, that is correct. Good
I
job.
know. I saw the answer.
Oh, you saw the answer. Let's see. Adriana says 1993. No. D, 92. No. Pamela, 91. No. Alex, 90. No. You guys are getting further away from it. Because you only could get one more further away from the answer because it was only in 1989.
No, that's true.
So keep guessing.
I feel like
No one's going to fault you for giving multiple guesses on
the
this one.
next answer is going to be
I know. I think somebody's figured it out now. Because obviously, if they expand in the first year, that's going to be a little bit awkward that they didn't finish something.
Well, that's true. That's a good way to put it.
We'll give you guys another 20 seconds if anybody else wants to throw up a guess. Sometimes I know it's the...
We don't want you to throw up.
Before we throw up the answer. Good to see everybody. Glad I caught the stream. Darn time difference. Yes, Dan, we're glad you made it. Adriana, good job. Finally, the former cast member gets it. 1994. Alex said 2000.
People are just going to keep guessing.
I am not faulting people for just throwing out dates at this point. There's no fault in that. That's what I do when I play on other people's trivias. 1994 is when Sunset Boulevard came to be.
Oh.
All right.
That's my favorite boulevard. It's not the only boulevard that I know of, so
all
there's
right.
that.
Question. Oh, wait, what question are we on? 10.
10.
All right, after this, we'll do a score update. Question number 10 for 1 point. What Marvel Cinematic Universe character does Michelle Pfeiffer play? Her name messes me up. Michelle Pfeiffer, who does she play in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? There are technically 2 answers for this because of things, but I'll take either one.
I'm real confused.
What character in the MCU does Michelle Pfeiffer play? When she got cast in this movie, I was like, oh yes, perfect choice. Especially with who she played alongside a Flerken. No. Flerkens were just introduced. Why would she portray a cat?
I don't know. Maybe she was the voice of the cat. Wasp's mother, Catwoman.
Could be any of those answers.
These are the answers.
Oh, there you go. Alex says Wasp's mother. Yes, that is technically correct. So it is Janet Van Dyne, a.k.a. the original Wasp, a.k.a. Wasp's mother. I'll take it, Alex. Catwoman was not the correct answer. That's not even the same universe. Janet Van Dyne, Black Widow, no, but at least in the same universe there. Wasp's mother, we'll take it. Alex got it for 2 points.
Good job, Alex.
All right, score update. So far, after 10 questions, Alex has 7. D has 3. Mouse Talk has 2, but they've exited, so you guys don't have to worry about them. Adriana has 2, so still a close match right now. Alex has got himself a little bit of a lead, but as we've seen, it can go away fast.
I was going to say, these 2-point questions really help you.
I'm not sure my answer is even in the right universe.
Me either, D. Like, I truly have no clue. I still don't even know what that means, so.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe? You don't know what that means?
I know what that means. I don't know what, like, different universes and... I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Like,
it's
too much. There are other things in my brain, and I can't understand the MCU.
Question number 11, on that note, for 2 points. Who was the CEO of Disney who facilitated the creation of MGM Disney Studios?
Wait, what?
Who was the CEO of Disney who helped facilitate the creation of Disney's MGM Studios? Nope.
That's such a good guess, though.
He was, in my understanding, he was never CEO of the company.
That was such a good guess.
It is not a terrible guess. She said Roy Disney, which
so
was
don't
not,
type that.
That is not the worst answer possible. Alex, very good.
Oh, shucks. Y'all talked about that guy
I said
before.
it earlier because I said it when I was discussing something. That's why I shut up. Adriana said Roy. Well,
that's why I didn't pay attention.
Adriana said Roy, too.
Adriana and I are, like, on the same wavelength. It's not a good one because we're losing, but it's, you know.
Michael Eisner is the answer. He was the predecessor for Bob Iger, who we currently have right now. So, Michael Eisner.
These people have long tenures as the CEOs.
Not, I guess. What do you consider a long tenure?
Anything more than, like, 5 years?
Yeah, so then they're long. Well, Bob was actually...
30 years, we've had 2 people, and that's it?
Yeah. Bob Iger, I think, was supposed to step down.
But he didn't.
Well, but because he was facilitating the Fox deal, he decided, or they all decided they wanted him to stay through it. But he is supposed to step down in the next 2 years, I think.
Okay.
Let's see. Was it the guy who only was CEO for a while? No, not that one, but I know who you're thinking of. All right, next question. Number 12. For 1 point, what famous Disney attraction came to Disneyland Hong Kong in 2008? What famous Disney attraction came to Disneyland Hong Kong in 2008? So I know most people are like, oh, he's asking a Hong Kong question, but you listen to the question. It kind of leads you in certain directions. Ariel's seashells.
You know those things that you sit in?
That just... No, I'm not even going to take that direction.
Okay, well.
Is that a famous Disney attraction?
I don't know what's a famous Disney attraction.
So what might be, without naming things in case you do name it, what might...
Okay, how about this?
What famous Disney attraction came to Hong Kong Disneyland in 2008?
How about this?
Adriana? No. Nope, but that's a better guess. So we've got an answer of Teacups, Space Mountain, Splash Mountain. So alive. He says typing in Google. I'm not judging. I don't know. I can't prove that you're doing it.
This?
Yes.
Finally, third time's a charm. I got it.
Jessica got it the third time. So
it's got a song.
Famous Disney attraction that came to Hong Kong in 2008.
I'm just gonna say there's a song.
There is a song. There's usually a song or music in
And fun fact, I'm going to tell you a fun fact about this song once we move on.
D says Rock and Roller Coaster. No, but not a... I mean, it's a famous attraction, so I'll give it to you. I mean, it's a great try. All right, we'll give you guys another 20 seconds, and then we'll move right along.
I'm so tired tonight. I cannot stop yawning. I'm so sorry.
Adriana says Mystic Manor. No, that's not a famous attraction in terms of, like, it's not a...
Oh, Pamela!
Did Pamela get it? Good job, Pamela! It's a small world after all.
So you want to hear my fun fact?
Yes, fun fact for her.
So the Toyota company, when they are making vehicles, like production, so every time a car has a defect on it, rather than continuing to send it on down the automation line, the workers that are working on the car automatically pull this cord to let everybody know, hey, there's a problem with this car. Everybody stop. All of the upper management come to look at this car, and the whole time that management is at the car looking at it, that the cord is pulled, letting people know that there's something wrong. It's a Small World place.
I was wondering where this was going. I was like, how does this relate to Disney? But
that's how. They play It's a Small World, and I'm just picturing myself as a factory worker, and I would want to stab my ears out if I had to hear that every time there was a problem, because then I would associate this with, oh great, the automation line's behind because we have to hear that song again, and I can just hear it. But I did learn that today.
Pamela, you are on the board tonight. Very good. It's a Small World finally came to Hong Kong in 2008. Very good. 1 point for you. Question number 13 for 2 points. Disney's Hollywood Studios used to have themed weekends in the summer for which movie franchise? Jessica should know this one because she talks about it all the time.
Because we went 2 years for it.
Careful. Don't give too many clues.
I said 2 years. Is that correct?
Yeah, I knew you got it before I even looked at there. So
D has It's a Small World as her doorbell. That's kind of pleasant because usually when people ring your doorbell, it's people you like.
My younger brother hates It's a Small World.
Super hates it. And when we went to Disney World, so not only did we sing it all the time because we knew he hated it, we went on the ride. We convinced him he would go. Literally, the ride stopped.
It was the best day ever.
We were probably
stuck on the ride.
Stuck on that ride, like 30 minutes? Like just hearing that song over and over and over. It was awesome.
Everybody's getting the right answer, but Adriana got it first.
2 points.
2 points for you, Adriana. Star Wars. Before they even thought about like expanding and buying the franchise, they had Star Wars.
Let me just say, so when my brother was 13, we went to Disney World. And it was like our first time since we had been little kids. So for him, a 13-year-old boy is not super excited to go to Disney, but like he was excited, but not ridiculously excited until he found out it was Star Wars weekend. And let me tell you, we only did Star Wars stuff, and I had never seen the movies then, and I was like, this is boring.
And now she loves it.
And now I love it.
Question number 14 for 1 point. So this week, a brand new restaurant was announced for Toy Story Land. It is called the Rodeo Roundup Restaurant. What kind of food is going to be served at the Rodeo Roundup Restaurant when it arrives at Toy Story Land, whenever it is, because they didn't announce the time. Yes, Jessica got the correct answer. So this is current event stuff. And even if you don't know, just start naming out types of food.
D, that is amazing. Same thing happened to us after I forced my mom on it. She hates it.
No,
I thought she was going...
You have to say it how she says it.
My British accent sucks today.
Her mum.
Her mum. No, that doesn't sound right. Her mom.
May the 4th and Revenge of the 5th are coming up. Yes, they are.
But so wait, Her mom almost swam out of the ride. She thought her mom was going to swim out the ride because she hates the song so much.
Alex went to 2 of the Star Wars weekends.
D got the right answer.
D, very good. Barbecue. This has me so excited. Not only do they need another sit-down restaurant, they needed one in that area, and they needed something different. A barbecue sit-down restaurant. I'm so excited.
You need to read the last answer.
What's the... Sold.
Dinner food.
Dinner food. Hey,
You're not wrong.
But you're not right either. So, good try, though. Barbecue. And, I guess Adriana says American, technically. But is barbecue...
I'm not counting that as
Is
a
that
win.
really American?
Yeah.
I don't know where
it is, but we need more specific answers because American could also be a cheeseburger.
True.
But wait, they might have cheeseburgers. It is a barbecue. What do we consider a barbecue? Are we doing like ribs?
Pulled pork sandwiches, pulled pork plates,
okay, but
briskets,
but other people do hamburgers
sausage.
and hot dogs.
Probably going to be hamburgers and hot dogs as well for the kids. They always have hamburgers and hot dogs. That was loud.
Okay, so that's one downfall of being down here.
Is the ice machine.
The ice maker.
All right, here we go. Question number 15 for 2 points. Which Disney princess had her movie produced at Disney's Hollywood Studios? Which Disney princess had her movie produced at Disney's Hollywood Studios?
Dee said she likes my British accent. Maybe I should bring it back.
I think you shouldn't.
I think I shouldn't either. I've not practiced.
Have you heard that Galaxy's Edge has already sold out? Was already sold out in 2 hours. That's crazy. Yeah, for Disneyland, it's nuts. It really is.
2 hours.
It's for sure American, but I was sure thinking cheeseburger. Give it to D. She said we did give it to D. 2 hours.
What was the question?
Barbecue.
No, the question that we're on now that we're looking for the answers for.
The question was, what Disney princess had their movie produced at Disney's Hollywood Studios? Let's see. Disney time. Welcome. Glad you guys made it in. Tiana, no. Snow White, no. That's Pamela. If Snow White was produced in Hollywood Studios, it would be a lot older of a park. But hey, at least you're guessing. Nope.
Oh, really?
So it was produced in Hollywood Studios because it used to be a functioning movie studio. It no longer is.
Oh, you're right.
So think back when it was probably a movie studio. Little Mermaid is an answer, but not the correct one.
Little Mermaid is an answer. Thank you, honey.
Elsa, no.
That's a good guess.
Still
I have no
a little
idea.
late. So you only have, 12 of them to think through? So there's a lot more to guess out there.
Oh, wait.
And it's probably not one you traditionally think of as a princess, but she was deemed one.
Then.
Belle, no.
How about this one?
No.
Not Jasmine.
Don't give away other answers.
I'm helping you.
She is a Disney princess, but she's not really called one in her movie.
Okay, so we've gone through Snow White. It's not Snow White.
It's not Snow White.
It's not Sleeping Beauty.
Not Pocahontas. That's a good answer, but not right. Not Belle. Not Pocahontas. There it is, Adriana. Mulan. You just beat out D. D literally came in right after you. Mulan had her movie produced there, as well as Lilo and Stitch and Tarzan and a couple other ones.
I consider Mulan
Little Brother Bear.
I consider Mulan a Disney princess.
Well, she is.
I'm glad that was the answer because I was scared it was going to be something like Lilo and Stitch that you were saying that was a princess.
No, they have an official roster of Disney princesses, and Mulan is.
How do I get on that roster?
Well, you got a lot of work to do on that front. Question.
Well, I feel like Cinderella living with you. Do the dishes, clean the floors, do the laundry.
Question number 16 before that gets worse. What TV show did Disney and Jim Henson produce together in 1991? What TV show did Disney and Jim Henson produce together in 1991? A great TV show. No.
I love this.
It's not a bad answer, though. No.
Okay, I'm done.
You're just going through things with Muppets in it.
Pretty much.
It's not bad way of thinking. Alex, we taught him something. He said he never knew that about Mulan. It's
I didn't either. You teach me something.
Well, see, this is why I love doing the trivia shows. But yes, sometimes it goes a little longer than we plan. And it gets crazy and off the wall when Jessica starts doing British accents and stuff like that. But we teach you guys.
Hey, you know what? Actually, Dee, can you teach me a new British word? Since we learned about prams and push.
Can we do it after the end of the show?
Push chairs. No, I want her to have time to think
the
about
Muppets,
a word.
No, not the Muppet Show. Think a little bit further than that. 1991. ABC. So Jim Henson's involved, so it's going to involve puppetry in some sense.
Right, which is why I kept guessing puppet things.
You guys are going to hate yourselves.
It's not Alf.
It's not Alf, no. There it is, Adriana. Dinosaurs.
Oh, I loved that show.
Dinosaurs was the bomb. I wish it would come back.
It really, really was. It's on Netflix. Is it on Netflix or Hulu? I don't know, but it's on some streaming service because I almost watched it the other day.
I'm sure it'll be on Disney Plus soon. Dinosaurs is the answer. Pamela, just a little bit short.
That was such a funny show. What was that the baby dinosaur's name?
Baby. It's called Big Baby.
Oh. Well, all right then.
All right, question number 17 for 2 points. Which theme park was the reason Hollywood Studios was built to be in direct competition of? Which theme park was being built which caused them to rush to production MGM Disney Studios?
What does MGM stand for?
Metro Goldwyn Mayer.
Yep, that's
Metro
right.
Goldwyn Mayer. I should have asked that question.
Yeah, you really should have.
But that's not really Disney. That's their own company. Yes, and this is one where I need you to be somewhat specific because if you give a certain answer, there are technically 2 of these. So I will be a stickler on this one. Epcot, no, it's not trying to be a competition to itself. This is...
There we go, Disney time.
But Disney time, where do you say that?
Look at what Disney time wrote.
Time. Universal Studios, Florida. That is the only time I will speak of that name on this show ever.
Except that he went with us, and it was awesome. He did not love it. I did.
It was awful. It was awful.
No, it wasn't. You had a fun time.
Sure.
What a turd.
Yes. So, not Hollywood Studios. Universal. Oh, I said it again. Studios, Florida was being built, and Michael Eisner wanted to rush a similar park in production, so they took the concept of the Great Movie Ride out of Epcot and built a whole theme park around it. So
well, good job. Didn't know that.
There you go. All right.
You're teaching us a lot tonight.
I know. I'm just trying to impart the knowledge. All right. Only a few more questions left, and I just realized this question right here. I thought I had put a new question over it, but you know what? I can do one on the spot. This question I have for number 18 is one from last week, so we're not going to do it. But here's the question right off the top of my head. How many days was it between the debut of Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame? How many days was it between Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame? So it's going to be a big number. And this is one of those times where it's just like start typing in numbers as fast as you can. Nope.
But that's close, isn't it?
Decent. You're still a month or so off.
Okay, then I quit.
So I would start thinking about when this one was released.
Adriana said 3.
How many days? I'm looking.
4, 2. Oh my
You
God.
guys are way.
Somebody help! Adriana's gonna be on here forever.
I'm not asking specific in terms of like, what day of the month of the year, but I'm looking for the perfect amount of days. Okay, D is in the right track. D, keep guessing.
D, help these goons, please, for the love of God.
Did you just call them goons? Adriana says 370. No. D says 360. I love how everybody started with like 3, 2, 1. 12. Pamela's still way too low. Look at the other answers there. You're very close.
Remember, we all saw Infinity War last year. I mean, yeah.
Alex says 354. No.
That's really close, though, probably.
No, there's a lot closer answers. Pamela says 365. So close. Thought you meant like premiere date difference. That's what I try to phrase it in where it makes sense, but that's why I said the days. The days.
She said 369?
369, 372. No. Not 355.
We're never
It is.
leave.
Somebody was within one of it. Somebody was. I'm going to let this keep going because I need this one to get answered.
This?
No. How many days are in a year?
This?
Nope, not 369.
This.
And there it is, Adriana. Good job. 366 days, one day after each other.
To be fair, I thought this movie came out less than a year since the last one.
No, so...
I know the answer is 366. I thought in my brain that we went to see this movie at the end of May last year.
I went to see the second time at the end of May, probably. But anyway, 366 is the answer. Good guessing, you guys. One day apart from each other in terms of dates in the month. All right, last two questions here. Last theme question for 2 points.
Easy.
What was the park icon when Hollywood Studios first opened? What was the park icon? Be a little bit more specific. Not that's so generic. I can't say her answer because it will lead you to the correct answer.
Oh, really?
But we'll read it. We'll talk about it in a second. It's very funny. What was the park icon when Hollywood Studios first opened? They have struggled since to define what their park icon is. They had one. That's gone. Now they're trying to make another thing the icon, while another thing really stands out more.
That's true. You know what I've never thought about?
Adriana, I'll take it. 2 points for her. The water tower. The Earful Tower is specifically what it was called, but the Earful Tower was the park icon. But yes, the water tower. Chinese. So then it was the Sorcerer Mickey hat. Now they want it to be the Chinese theater, but in all the promotional material, it's Tower of Terror. So it's like, what do you want the icon to
right.
be? It is the perfect explanation for what has been the bane of this park's existence. It's trying to find its identity. You can't find it.
Good job.
See, I bring it all together.
You did a good job. My answer was obviously wrong.
Her answer was first, mouse ears, and then it said on a head. I think that's the park icon of every theme park for Disney.
That's why I went with it. I couldn't go
all right,
wrong.
Let's see how. I want to see how close we are here. Ooh.
Yeah, there's no chance of anybody catching up.
Okay, well
We'll do this question,
but we won't give who's winning. So you guys all try your hardest for this one.
You're all winners in my book.
Question number 20, last one.
It's a good Mickey impression, right?
No, 1 point. What Disney park opened a Toy Story Land just before Walt Disney World opened? You're limited on your answers because there's only so many Disney parks. Did you look at it?
Of course. It's the only way I would have known that answer.
Yes, just got it by cheating. Which Disney park opened their Toy Story Land just before Walt Disney World?
The other problem with working down here, like being in our kitchen, is Kyle just hit our plant. We don't hit plants. We love plants. Apparently if you talk nice to plants, they'll grow better.
Sure.
That's what my friend says, and her plants in her office look really good.
Your friend says a lot of things.
But her plants look really good. Mine don't.
Pamela says the Magic Kingdom. Disney Time says Walt Disney Studios Paris. Joshua, who just popped in, says Paris no. Not Hong Kong, not Paris. Man, lots of people bouncing around.
Y'all are so close to the right answer.
Cali Adventure no. We're running out of Disney parks.
And by being so close.
And there it is, Pamela. Very good. 1 point for you. Shanghai opened theirs right before ours. There you go. And that is Disney Trivia Night. Drum roll, please. That's probably really loud, but anyway. Not question. I'm just in the question mode now. Your final for tonight. Disney Time with 1 point. Mouse Talk with 2. Pamela with 2. Leonard with 0. I'm just kidding. Because it's listed on here.
Sheesh.
D with 4. Alex with 8. And finally, at long last, after me begging her to be here, really, Adriana with 10 points. You are the winner of Hollywood Studios.
Very nice.
30th anniversary trivia. Congrats all the way around. Very good. I would hope that the former cast member would win that one.
I don't think you should say former. I think once you're a cast member, you're in it for life.
We're not going to talk about it here. I'm judging her hardcore for something right now.
What?
Don't. I'll tell you about it later. She knows what I'm judging her about. You're on my list.
Don't feel bad. He judges me all the time.
Anyway, so that being said, congratulations, Adriana. you are the champion for now until next week.
Whoop, whoop.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for being here. And we obviously don't have a theme set for next week yet. We like to try to do something relevant, but if you have a suggestion for what you would like to be another Disney trivia in the future, make sure you drop that here in the chat right now. But you can also go and drop it on the video comments when this thing is posted as well. If you haven't had a chance, make sure you go check out all the videos that we've got up on our channel. We've got tons of reactions lately. We've got our series of vlogs that have been coming out every Friday, a new one tomorrow from our October trip. You don't want to miss that. We're getting to some good stuff now. We have finished up Animal Kingdom, and now we're in Hollywood Studios, of all places, finishing up that
Kind of
part.
worked out well.
It's like it was
It's like you planned it.
It's like it was meant to be the entire time. We also posted our first Disney movie rankings for 2019. You want to go check that out as well. And what else should I do? What else am I forgetting? This is your
I
line.
haven't learned a new British word today, so I'm pretty sad.
But what else should they do?
If you haven't already, obviously, we are on all kinds of social media. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, right?
Instagram as well. And make sure you come over and join our Facebook group where you can be a part of the discussion, Disney through your eyes. And you have been taught a new British word right there.
Like bangs, like bangs on your forehead. That's called a fringe.
A fringe. That's interesting. Very interesting.
But wait, we have to say it like British people. A fringe? Is that how they would say that?
Pamela wants a Disney lyric.
I would love that.
So
that would be a lot of fun.
So there, here's the thing: is I'm not limited to anything, and that's why I try to, not do big things first. Like another suggestion was Disney parks. We can just do a Disney parks theme night, and we will do that at some point. But a lyric one, we'll have to make that happen sooner rather than later.
I love Dee, because that was literally my thought. Like, how did you figure out that a fringe were bangs? And then when she said, it took me years to figure out what Americans were on about. That's another British phrase. We would not say what they were on about. We would say, like, what they were talking about. Like, when they said, I got bangs. I love this. We have to do this every week. You have to teach me a new phrase. Because when y'all say fringe, I thought that was like, I don't know, like fringe. Like, my shirt's kind of fringed because it's got like little tassels. Like,
Frayed?
No, not frayed. Like, it's intentional. Like, you want it. It's got little fringe things. Like, when you're in Girl Scouts and you make the little shirts. And
Anyway, before we lose track of this any further,
I appreciate you, Dee.
Thank you, Dee, for having us in our British lesson tonight, because Jessica really appreciates that.
Don't worry, I'm not going to get a fringe next time.
We appreciate all of you for being here again tonight. We'll hope you join us next week, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where maybe we'll be back here in our kitchen. We don't know if we can figure out all the technical issues with this.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for bearing with us tonight, hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. It means a lot that you spend some time with us. Until we assemble again,
May the force be with you.
and we'll see you real soon.
Bye, guys.